this corporation is for the country. Doesn't matter any countries, very much they're working together.
Yeah. You know how okay, with Peru,
Yeah.
right? Peru is a republic.
Yeah.
The people are the government,
Yes.
not not prime minister.
No.
Prime minister is not the government. People are the government,
Yeah.
and they tell prime minister, "You're gonna do whatever," and then he's gonna do it because the people are the government. Okay, that's not what it is here.
No.
Here is democracy,
Yeah.
where that guy says, prime minister says, "I am," and you're gonna do whatever I say because I'm prime minister or whatever. That's not.
It's not like the people who choose like president.
Exactly.
It's only there many people that choose to them to become. They say, okay, if you want to represent the Canada, so then you have to choose like the citizen.
Right.
It's not like everybody.
Everybody has a choice to. Right.
choose.
Exactly.
Like the United States,
Right.
you know.
Exactly. Right. So, but we understand that they're a colonizer. We understand that certain things that they did, we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go buy water from their store.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna have to buy a cup. You know, we might have to buy a bag, shoes, whatever. You know, so certain things, you know, we're not gonna say destroy the system, but we're gonna say be careful when you're dealing with the system. Right? And it's a process. It's a process. It's not overnight, like Brother Omar said, today and then tomorrow. You know, oh yeah, everything's perfect. It's not going to be like that. It's a process.
One of the things I would suggest for you, though, to make a promise to yourself to try and come here, at least give yourself, come here another 13 times at least. If you can, with the perspective that when you walk through here, we will make sure that whatever questions you want to ask, we will make sure to answer them for you. So go off and start to learn and answer the questions that you want to ask, and also realize that everyone else knows about exactly what we're talking about, but everyone too is contracted too. So that when you go to someone, they also have a gun to their head too. So that they're going to try and follow what
Canada said, what the corporation
said.
said.
So you can't. It's really about you uplifting yourself, getting to know. It's like, you know, becoming a farmer. You start to get more and more knowledge, and then you start to understand more and more of the processes, and then you can hopefully start to know how to continue to feed yourself more and more and more. But sometimes you're still going to have to go back to their farm, to their store to get food. So understand it's going to be a process. Where you are today, 6 months from now, you're going to be in a different place. Because right now we're dealing with guns and a colonizer and corporations who are controlling you.
Yeah.
Right? And you know what they've done is they set up a whole bunch of systems so that, let's say you want to say you're Indigenous.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because
if you want to say you're Indigenous, right, then sign here. So then we'll give you some rights, but still from them. Right? But the real Indigenous doesn't need anyone to tell them that. So, same thing with the government you were talking about. They give you 3 choices, but they're all the same people. So it's either you want the hot water, or the medium hot water, or the lukewarm water. It's still all sort of in that same, or like you know, it's either you want the Diet Pepsi, or the extra sugary Pepsi, not the water. You see what I'm saying? So you get 3 tainted choices. You never get the free choices. What we're looking to do is get us to come together to then exercise the free choice that we have. But meanwhile, we are still tied to this because of what is going on.
So some things that you're doing now with them, you might still be doing for a little while.
Or even a long while.
Right, or a long while. But it's not bad. It's about having the right knowledge, so when you deal with them, you're not gonna get injured when you deal with them.
no, because one time I went there about my grandfather, but they asked me for the number. I said I don't have the number.
Yeah.
But I'm original. So some people is why they register.
Right,
everything.
yeah.
I say I'm not Aboriginal. They say no, but I need your number.
Yeah.
I say I don't have it, but
Yeah.
I'm Aboriginal.
Yeah.
She said I know. I look at your face, but I can register because you don't have number.
Right.
It's only about that. I say
Right.
what?
Yeah, what's the number?
know?
Yeah. And that's the same thing that Brother Omar is saying, that
But wait a minute.
if you're
she-
indigenous,
she admitted to you that
Yeah.
she knew that you were.
Yeah.
yeah,
to
she
you.
knew,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
didn't need a number. She only want his number.
Yeah.
She agreed that you're Aboriginal, but she needs a number
Yeah.
to put in the system.
Yeah, in the system.
Yeah.
I don't have. So
Exactly.
that's case I can have everything like Aboriginal. You know?
Right.
That's my-
And that's how they defeat the
Yeah.
people, because they say we have the book right here, Aboriginal 1 to 500. Are you Are you? Oh, you're none of those? Well, sorry, we can't give you anything because you're not
Yeah.
on the list
Yes.
of Aboriginal.
And
Yeah.
understand that those 500 Aboriginals have all signed
Yeah, they agree.
some contract with
Yeah.
them.
With them. Yes.
That's right.
Right.
There, and that's
Yeah.
So for that, for example, now, okay, I can like hear this for
Yeah.
association, I can, okay, can make the
Yeah,
association.
yeah.
But what's gonna happen with my children? So that they're gonna help my children also?
Yeah, well, the how we teach is the condition of the mother is condition of the children. So if you are coming into this mindset, then you have to pass the mindset to them.
Yeah.
So when they get to your age, they don't have to come here. They already have it out there already.
Okay.
Because from small, they're gonna have it in here that they're Aboriginal.
Yeah.
They're gonna have it in here that, you know, he's not white man, he's European,
Yeah.
he's a foreigner. I'm not foreigner. I don't need visa and all those stuff. They're gonna have that in their mind. I don't need a license from European. I have my own people who's gonna give me right to travel card instead of a license.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my own ID from my own Aboriginal government, not corporation government.
Yeah, that's what we have to fight for that.
Right, yeah,
We have to
yeah,
fight for that.
yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
remember,
Yeah.
one thing though to say, you want to make sure that you understand that you have to weigh what the fight is.
Yeah.
You don't just
Living in a
fight
house
because,
with your children,
yeah.
You're living in a place with your children, and right now, let's say a so-called corporation is giving you that place. If you don't have another place to go,
Yeah, I don't.
then don't go fight them on something on that level to have yourself out on the street. Because we're not set up like that. As our mother, as the goddess,
You have to wait. Yeah.
gauge what the right fight is. The
Okay.
fight right now, let's say, as I said, if you're living in like housing that they're giving you, don't tell them that you're Aboriginal and you're not paying anything because you're Aboriginal. Because you might find yourself out on the street. Not until you can get yourself to certain levels.
Yeah.
And you'll know when you're there.
Yeah.
But that's what we want to make sure to tell everyone. You have to take things slowly
So,
and learn first. You know, it's like learning how to run before you start running.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you have to learn how to drive before you drive.
Yeah.
They don't tell you to get behind the wheel of a car and start driving. No,
I
but
know.
just
Yes,
because
I
we
know.
want to make sure, because we have too many stories where people come in, and you've heard some of them where they injured themselves seriously with certain knowledge that is true, but you're not going to get the true responses from the colonizer because they're about still beating you over your head. So you just have to take things very, very slowly before you do anything rash. If you are under their control, just be very, 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 very careful
Okay.
with the things that you do to
To push their buttons.
push their buttons. Because, as I said, as an example, if you're living in some kind of public housing and you decide to throw something at them, they may tell you get out on the street, and that's not what we're telling you right now.
So you don't want this information to jeopardize your family and your household.
Right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't want this information to hurt them, because this information is supposed to help your family. It's supposed to make your family better.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Because that's what I want. And so for that second, because I have 2 children, 10 years and 13 years.
Yeah.
So I want to they become recognized,
Right,
you know,
right,
for
yeah.
this thing. So
Yeah.
that's what I want.
And then if you can too, you can bring them too.
I
you know.
can't bring for the moment
Yeah.
because they are not with me.
Okay, okay,
The child also took my children
Yeah.
from the school.
right.
So for that now I'm fighting with them.
Yeah, with child services.
Yeah,
Yeah.
children things.
Yeah, yeah, as usual.
Yeah, it's hard for me.
Yeah, for sure,
But
for sure.
sometimes I have to be control myself also,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But so for that, it's not because they want to help the family, it's because they want money from the government,
Right,
you know.
right.
If they're gonna want to help the family, they have to be reunifying. They have to say, what can I do for
To help the family.
Like family.
Right.
Not to take the children away from the family. So
Yeah.
for that they have so many children in the street.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what I did before also from this Aboriginal. They take their children after they say, oh no, because they're drunk. Oh,
Yeah.
they're, you
The
know.
residential
yeah,
school and everything.
Because
Yeah.
themselves do doing that.
Right.
They want
Yeah.
to raise all the
Yeah.
Aboriginal here.
Yeah.
It's hard for
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what
Yeah.
they're doing. Right?
They know.
Yeah,
But
they
they
know.
want to take control,
Right,
you know?
right.
After they say, oh, no more Aboriginal, they say, oh, this is our land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because all the time they put all the border.
Exactly.
Before, no border.
No borders
here.
before, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they say, my grandfather, they say, my mom, as the story, they say, no border. Because we walk,
Walk everywhere.
they stay,
Yeah.
everything, nothing border. After they come almost 400 years ago here, everything, they kill it, they die, every Aboriginal, they took the part until we are free before. Also in South America. So I have my grandmother was from South America also.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
say. Only they don't in Amazonia.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't know. They have animals. They are scared to go inside the Amazon. But that's Costa and the mountain they went because they have gold. Yeah, for the gold.
Right.
But it's not doing like here. They kill the people, you know. They kill it, but it's not like here. They want to erase.
Yeah.
So for us in Peru, it's almost 75% is Aboriginal.
Yeah. 75%. Yeah.
In the wine, yes.
Peru.
In Peru,
Yeah.
it's Aboriginal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it's 25% so mixed. So
Mhm.
it's,
How much percent of Europeans there? Peru.
it's because we have Japanese.
Yeah.
We have Japanese. We have Germany. We have Italian.
Yeah.
Chinese. Why? It's not too much.
Yeah. Not too much.
But we have
You know why?
another one.
Because they didn't take that white Jesus.
Yeah.
They come from Spain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't fall for that white Jesus.
Yeah. The white come the north because you remember the Christopher Columb.
Yes.
Yeah, when he come, they took the.
What's his name? Christopher what?
Christopher Columb.
Not Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus.
How come you say Columb?
Christopher. Yeah. But the problem is when the Christopher Columb come, they have another.
Column, yeah. Colomb's good, yeah. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
saying
so when
that.
they come, they have another, you know?
Yeah.
The one,
Remember
they
it says-
sent to, it was
remember they
also
said for
Let it
Italian.
finish, let it finish.
Yeah, Italian, they say, okay, I'm gonna go to the shore from the north,
Yeah.
the United States. They have part of United States, Florida, Texas,
Right, yeah.
California. It was from
Mexico.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Come to the south. They say, okay, you wanna go to the north. It was Italian also.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah. Italians as well. Yeah.
so it's like that.
Yeah, one comment, last one.
Say like when it was the country. East was in the south, which were the Spanish.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was the colonizers in the north, which were the so-called European
Yeah,
Indigenous, right?
British-
So there was a
British,
division
English,
of
whatever,
the-
yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
forces that were sent here. So
Yeah.
you would have a cultural difference as to the influence of You know what I mean? It would be much more a Spanish, so-called Spanish influence in the south,
Right.
and a much more
Right.
English